Hello, so today I'm going up to Lake District. It's 12 o'clock, midday, Wednesday. Getting the train from Burnley to Preston, then Preston to Penrith. Arrive there, probably going dark, so I'm just going to get some food from the supermarket, camp somewhere near Penrith. And then my plan is in the morning to then go somewhere near Keswick, sleep at a buffet near Haystacks, near Honister Pass, and then eventually make my way to Buttermere. And yeah, that is the plan. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I'm walking down to the train station now. It's like a mile away. Well, not that far off it now, but it's not focused. Yeah, the plan is to just get to Penrith. It's nearly 3 o'clock, 20 to 3. My train's at 3 and it takes like 2 hours or an hour and a half. So the reason for that is because I couldn't get a ticket for any time before. They'd sold out, and I think some trains are on strike. I think that could be a problem for coming home on the weekend as well, trains striking. So I'm gonna get to Penrith, go to the supermarket, get a few bits and just camp out. Maybe try and walk to Pooley Bridge, but here on my hand is my little shopping list that I need. Some gas, toothpaste, sugar, food for 3+ days. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's so cold. So then I'm in Penrith. Above me it looks like it's pretty daylight, but it's not. My camera must be really good in low level lighting. But yeah, it's pitch black now. It's 5 o'clock and I'm off to Morrison's. I were going to go to Booths, but I don't have that sort of cash, so I'm just going to have to go to Morrison's and get some freeze-dried meals. And then start walking possibly towards Pooley Bridge. I still haven't decided where I'm heading yet, but I think Pooley Bridge and maybe wake up near Rosewater. And then tomorrow maybe try and hitchhike to Keswick. But yeah, for now I'm in Penrith. I've just walked next to this like doctor's, so I don't look like a strange man speaking to my camera. But I think I look strange just walking off down this dark alley by myself. Some plant-based tuna and mayo, what the hell? It's crazy. So then this is the haul. I've got quite a lot of stuff, maybe too much. Got some olives, some green tea, got some of these. This is instant mash, some noodles. Oh no, I didn't get as much as I thought, honestly. Tuna. I think I'm gonna have to eat pretty frugally whilst I am out on the trail. Camping gas. I think that's us. Sorted. It's now 7 o'clock and I've got to get to Keswick, which is 17 miles away, so I'm thinking I'm just going to walk like halfway, get up early and walk the rest in the morning. And then my other problem is that I've started walking and there is no footpath on the A road. But I'm just moving because there's people staring at me. But yeah, so I've got to try and make my way to Keswick somehow. Don't know how I'm going to do this. Might get run over, I might just have to walk through fields. So then this is the kind of path that I'm walking on. It's not even a path and the road's just there, so at least it's a barrier, but it's not enjoyable walking at all. So there's a service station here and I'm going to try, and unless there's a footpath on the next bit, I'm going to try and hitchhike my way there. Okay, a van has just pulled up in front of me quite randomly, so I'm either going to get murdered or I am going to get a lift. I hope there's a lift. I'm going to get in no matter what. If it ends up in a murder, then at least it's on video. Oh, this could be a murder if I don't get to the side of the road, because yeah, this ain't that fun walking on this sort of sheet.
Out to Hebrides, and these are fridge magnets.
Alright.
From Lewis.
From Scotland to the Lake District. So I've just had a lift of 2 really nice people. This is the van. It's come from Scotland. Really cool. Just made it into Pooley Bridge. Safe and sound. So that was cool. I got a lift off a guy called Tramp, and I forgot the other lady's name, but going from Scotland to Cornwall, and I didn't get murdered. I think they picked me up around there. So we drove down this road and now we're here at Pooley Bridge. So I need to make my way down the eastern shore and find somewhere to camp. Pretty spooky, but lovely, peaceful. Nobody's gonna come out and stab me. No one's gonna come and run over me because I'm the only one here, apart from most likely some sheep. Look at this. There is a stag, a deer stag, over in the distance. You see that? Look at it. Look at how amazing that is. It's got antlers. I'm gonna have to climb over and try and see it. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Look at that. Look how, oh my gosh. There it goes. Oh my god. That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I thought it was a statue at first. Slow down, red squirrels. The first time that I saw that sign, well no, not the first time, but the first time that I was with my mate John and we saw that sign, he thought it meant slow down, red squirrels. He thought they were going to chuck acorns at the car or something like that. Like, obviously it just means like slow down so you don't run over him, but he thought that they were going to throw acorns at the car and he was being deadly serious. And then I told him that no, it's because they're like, endangered, and honestly we couldn't stop laughing for about an hour. Even if I mentioned the word red squirrel, now I will still start laughing about it. So on my long dark journey down this road, that really did just make me laugh. I've been going for a long time now. I just want to stop and sleep. So I'll just give you a little bit of an update. Really enjoying it now. The path's getting technical. Just past the farm. Still on the east coast of Ullswater. I've gone quite a way down now. I've got to be about halfway down the lake. Slow going because of the dark, but I'm just waiting to find the right pitch. I'd love to find one with a bit of wood nearby so I can have a tiny fire in the morning, and with a little beach for me so I can have a swim in the morning. Is that too much to ask? Probably, but so then I think I found my spot for the night. It's called Geordie Crags, as in Geordie, like people from Newcastle. There's a bit of a flat spot there, but a bit bumpy, but it'll do. Some beautiful rocks here. Really nice view down to the lake, I can imagine, but obviously it's dark. And I found this here, this like memorial thing for somebody's dad, Brian Lawton, which is really nice. I don't think he died here, but I think his family's just left a memorial here, so some nice happy energy about the place. Some would say that's creepy, but I'm not some. So yeah, there's gonna be no place for a swim in the morning, but I'm imagining this just to be an absolutely gorgeous place in the morning. So yeah, I set up here. The ground's wet, but what can you do? It kind of seems like it. There's a very damp fog in the air. When I look through past my head torch, I can see tiny rain droplets. But yeah, I'm gonna set up now. It's my tent, all set up. Ooh, Sprite. The MSR Elixir 2 bag. Look how beautiful it is. It's absolutely huge. It's like, for a 2-man tent, you get a lot of space. I'm now going to start getting my stuff ready and get a nice hot chocolate on. Got cold setting that up. So then, I'm nice and in bed now. It's so cozy. I got my fleece on, I got my t-shirt, a hat, and like this snood that goes up way around and over my head. Kinda like a ninja. Yeah. Tent's a bit messy. Got the smelly socks hanging out to dry because they wet through. It's got my books in here, some clothes out there, just my bag and everything. I'm just gonna be having a look at the map. I forgot my toothpaste. So I've got a toothbrush and no toothpaste. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. And these are my camera batteries. I'm gonna sleep with them inside my sleeping bag so they don't get cold and die during the night. Same with my phone. But yeah, pretty tired now. It's cold. If you can see your breath. No, inside the tent you can't, but I bet it's gonna be frosty tomorrow. Who knows about this dip? This fucking dip that I've been telling myself I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'll make a break morning and we'll see innit. But yeah. Nighty night. It's 11:15. I'll probably read them maps, go on my phone for 5 minutes, just text my mum and that. Hopefully be asleep for about 11:30, 11:45. Up at 7. You know how we do. So yeah. Good night. Okay, so it's past 8 o'clock. It's 15:15. I've slept like 8 hours. I was a little bit cold during the night at times, but not too bad. I slept pretty well. I think if I camp out again tonight, I'm going to put more clothes on when I'm in bed. But yeah, I forgot to take my contact lenses out as well till 6 o'clock this morning. So I've took my contact lenses out, but they've only been out for 2 hours, so they're going to be irritating me all day while this screen is fogged up. But yeah, it was a good job to put my batteries in my sleeping bag with me because I've just put my camera up and it is so cold. It is very cold today. So I think I'm just going to get a brew on and get some porridge on. So then we're making, as well, a bit of cowboy coffee. I forgot to bring my other cup to strain it into, so we're going real retro. I'm sure there's some coffee shop in New York that'd sell this for like a tenner a cup. But I'm doing it out here for free. It's literally just some coffee grounds and some boiling water, and I'm going to be drinking and I will end up getting some coffee grounds in my mouth, but it's all about the texture. Oh, it's not even focusing. There we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. I'm even going to shove some sugar in it. Gonna be lovely. We'll check on out this. See how the porridge is looking. Looks really nice. Why is my camera never load there? Heavenly Oats caramel fudge. Give you a taste on these oats. I feel like a nun with this thing on. Oh yeah. Now that is just what you want on a morning like this. Wow. I should have bought 2 of them. I've got some bread there, but the bread that was amazing last night. Honestly, I don't know what they put in that Morrison's like baguette, but like crack, I just couldn't stop eating it. I'm gonna be saving it for the next few days, but I ate loads of it last night. But yeah, I tried some this morning and it's gone all squidgy. So day old bread ain't. It might be for the ducks yet, if there's any. Oh, I need to stop being lazy and get up and decide on today's plan. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this and then my coffee as well. Here I am, my tent. What a beautiful place. I didn't see this last night, so I didn't know how it would look, but it did not disappoint. I've got my coffee here. I think I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy this beautiful place all by myself. Nobody around, no noise of cars. There's the track that I took yesterday. I think it's possibly a bit too late in the day to start Helvellyn because it's going dark around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Not far off, so. Gonna pack this tent away now. Boom. Boom, that's how it's done. All packed up and ready to go. And shout out to Brian Lawton for keeping me safe last night. Thank you for letting me share this special place. Look at this for a beautiful place to camp. There's wood all around. There's a nice footpath, a bench. You could just stick 2 tents there, a nice place to swim in the morning. I think I would definitely be back to this place. Wow, look at that waterfall. Whoa. Hands are a bit dirty, alright, but I've got the Galaxy. I'll have enough. Pretty nice to say it's a cereal bar. Up there we have the magnificent Helvellyn. It's just covered in clouds. It's like the clouds are like clinging onto it. Looks really cool today. Would have been lovely to go up, but just not really feasible at this time. And also the bag's heavy. I think I'm still going to be climbing 700 metres today. Up to, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, here's my stick that I made. Really helpful. And I stopped to speak to some people from Liverpool, some older people, and they were really friendly. They say it's nice to see a young lad getting out and doing this sort of stuff. I agree. I don't understand why more people don't do this, because It's a lovely, lovely thing to do. So then I've got vegan tuna mayo, because I'm vegetarian. I'm not vegan, but I don't eat fish. So, oh, looks like dog shit. Oops. Smells like lemons. I've still got some of that bread from last night. Having a tuna mayo baguette. I do have a tomato in my bag, but I can't remember getting it out because it's effort to cut it all up. Wow. So this is the most ghetto sandwich you will ever see. Oh, camera battery's dying. Slap it on, son. Ugh. It looks like cat food. That does not look good. I'll bring you in to see. Look at that. Come on. It's that thick kind of butty. Okay. So then my camera died, kind of like my soul, when I opened up that can of tuna, but it doesn't taste that bad. That's why I'm heading up. That's Kirkstone Pass there, going over up into Windermere. I'm heading up there towards Angletarn and down the other side to Haweswater. I'm going to camp and walk to Windermere in the morning, but yeah, need a bit of fuel in me. I've got cold now, I've stopped as well. It was pretty warm this morning, like compared to last night, but no, it dropped again. Just following the sign for Angletarn. Nice steep little bit to get me warm again. All the way to the top. Well then, up in the clouds now, seen a few people, walkers. Oh, come to a crossroads here. But yeah, loving it. I'm not going to be able to do as much videoing because it's now like, I can't do it, but it's like, pretty sure it's like past 1 o'clock, so I only have like 3 hours of daylight and want to be arriving where I can still see. Don't want to get lost up in these moors today, or any day really, but not in the dark. But absolutely loving it. Glad to be here. Feel so lucky. There we have it, Angletarn. We've made it. It's always been a bit of a bucket place thing of mine. I don't know why. I've seen it on a lot of videos. It's just, yeah, it's really nice with the views all around you. An absolutely spectacular place to camp. Got a man down, or a woman down. She's kind of turned into the grass. This is like halfway through decomposition. Kind of disgusting, but it doesn't smell. I'm heading up there to Great Knot. That's Hazewater, I think, not Haweswater. Yeah, nothing around. I've got to get up these mountains, only about 750 metres, and then down the other side to Haweswater Reservoir. So there's still a good couple of hours yet. Legs is feeling it a tiny bit, but nothing I haven't done before. Onwards and upwards. So yeah, this is sometimes when walking in the Lake District can get a little bit dangerous, kind of. Look here, I can't see no points of view, and I'm a little bit stuck. I'm going to be camping in them woods there, I hope. So I need to get to the top of this, follow this ridge down and down towards them woods. Made it! turned up now. See, that's where I'm sleeping tonight. That's Bleaton. And I think tomorrow when I'm walking back to Windermere, I'm going to go that way. But no matter what I do, I'm going to have to come up a huge hill / mountain tomorrow morning. This is probably the last daylight shot you'll see. This is where I've just come from. It was really technical coming down. I fell over, full fell over. Lucky I didn't really hurt myself, and there's 0 people around here. Like honestly, there's no buildings even at Haweswater, so it's extremely remote. So yeah, I'm just being very careful, not taking my camera out. And I've also only drank less than 2 litres of water in 24 hours, so that needs to change. I need to filter some water down there and drink. Right then, I've made it into the woods, thank God. I've just come across a really nice, very flat campsite here. This could be where I sleep. Oh wow, look at all the trees that have been uprooted. It must be dangerous in high winds. But I'm going to try and find somewhere overlooking the lake, just because in the morning, if I'm next to, I could be in any forest here, I'd like to be, if I'm next to the lake, I like to see the lake. See if, I wouldn't be surprised if I come across some deer or something tonight. Or bears. I had a dream the other night, well, a nightmare. Not last night, but the night before I come, that I got attacked by a bear. Look at all the trees uprooted and snapped. Everywhere. I think they're growing too tall. I think they need to be... Oh, make sure this don't fall on me. You know, they need to, this woodland looks like it needs to be managed a lot better than it is. Yeah, because this is just no good. This is not how a forest should be. It should be maintained. Oh, battery low on my camera. It's just only 5:15. It looks like middle at night. But yeah, a forest should be well looked after and maintained. Here, with these huge pine trees, there's just nothing growing on the ground. There's just grass. We need to replant our deciduous forests that are native to Britain, because as nice as it is to have these forests that do grow fast, if you're going to do nothing with them and just leave them to fall over and rot, it's no good. So Lake District Council, National Trust, just step your game up, otherwise I might take your customers. Oh, another little campsite. So I'm down at Haweswater Lake now. I'm annoyed I didn't come during the light so I could found like a perfect pitch, but I have found a pitch about 5 minutes up there. It's not next to the lake, but it's flat, so it's alright for camping, and there's an old fireplace. But yeah, this is a lake. How nice is this? I'm definitely going to go for a swim in the morning. I'm gonna get the fire going, roaring, come round for a swim, then run up and hide by the fire. But yeah, I think here now I'm just gonna filter some water and then make a brew, a Horlicks or something. Don't know if I'll video it or not, but yeah, and have a little something to eat, a little snack. Now, oh, finished. I'll tell you how many miles I've done. Well, I've stopped it a bit, so I think I've done about 13 miles, about half marathon. But up these hills, that's more than enough, and it's took me, oh, is it gonna load? Turned off, but I think it took me like 6 hours, a bit more, 7 hours. It was taking me, it took me about, I was only doing about 1 mile an hour down that hill, and I've slipped a few more times, but yeah, really dangerous, really bad with that bag. But I'm just glad that now I can relax. So then, I've got my water filter. Just filling up with some of this lake water. Not looking too clean. There it is. Shit, nearly fell in. But yeah, there it is. Then it just screws on. I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can see. Yeah. So, the last time I used this, it took so long to filter. Like, it'd take about 10 minutes to do this. So I hope it's not the same today. But yeah, this is the only water I've had since last night, and I drank it all. So. Oh, not even working now. Oh, there's a car over there. Where the fuck that's going? Better turn that torch off. That's strange, there's nothing down there. I've kind of got it to work, but it's doing about a milliliter per second. Wow. If you can see how slow this is trickling. Then I've got a new plan. It's taking too long. I'm just gonna get normal reservoir water, put a sock on the end of this, pour it in my cup, boil it, and just boil it to kill the bacteria. I don't know how it'll taste, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I can't spend all my night doing that. It's well boring. Whew. A nice bit of wood there. Just gonna process it all, chop it all down and stuff now. Knackered. Set this tripod up right without making it fall over. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make a new fireplace. By a fireplace, I mean I'm just gonna stick some sticks on the ground, just to stop the ground sucking all the heat out of the fire. It's the perfect way to start a fire. You need a fire bed. I think that's what they're called. Right then, for all my fire bugs who are wondering how's he going to start this fire, is he going to use a flint and steel, is he going to use a bow drill? No, it is the 21st century never lighter. I'm not going to try and start a proper fire in this woods because it's getting on, I'm tired, I just want a little bit of light. So I'm just going to put a few of these twigs down. I've got these like little fire lighters, they're kind of natural. Just little bundles, you've probably seen them at supermarkets. But yeah, there she goes. I'll chuck a few on, so I've got a few. Lovely, lovely. And these sticks here are a bit wet. Oops. Should have made this into a bit of a teepee, but yeah, there's going to be a hell of a lot of smoke coming off this fire today because the wood is saturated. Right then, I've had the fire on for a bit, the wood's extremely wet, you can see some embers in there, but yeah, I'm just going to kind of leave it to just, because it's warm, it is warm, I'm just going to leave it to dry out for the morning when I really need it, because I'm not having a late night tonight, and well, it's already 7:45, wanting to get to sleep for about 9 or something, so just going to leave all that there. Yeah, and then I'm just going to cook now. The water that I've got is from the lake. It looks really dirty, kind of looks like piss, so I don't want to be drinking that straight, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm going to boil it obviously, but I don't want to be just drinking that, so I'm going to mix it with a bit of Ovaltine or a bit of hot chocolate and have 2 cups of that. Right then, here we are, the little water treatment facility. We've got the dirty water, and we have my dirty wet sock from yesterday. Oh, smells absolutely lovely. I'm sure that's going to infuse the water. So I'm just going to cover the top like that, just to catch any big bits of shit really. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to turn the gas on so it just starts boiling it straight away. There we go, simple as that. So then I've got a tomato here. Oh, forgot, I made the stick with that knife this morning. Well, oh, she's a bubbling. There we go. I'll leave it to bubble for a minute and cut up my tomato. I'm pretty sure though, once that reaches 100 degrees, which it has, that kills it. You can't boil it any more than, you can't put it over 100 degrees, if you know what I mean. That's its max temperature before it evaporates. I decided to give it a bit longer bubbling. I've got plenty of gas, and if it would save me from dying, maybe it's not a bad investment. But yeah, it's been boiling for about probably close to a minute now, so I'm gonna chuck in the old hot chocolate instant Cadbury's. This is what we're on for tea. We're on Loma meat-free Thai green curry with chicken and rice. That's got about 320 calories in. And this Jamie Oliver lovely lentils. It's not got duck in it, just says delicious with duck, but I've had this before and it is lovely. That's got about 240 calories in. But today I've burnt probably over 4,000 calories and I've only eaten about 2. So I need to be getting them in me now. Well, with hot chocolates and that, I shouldn't be too far off. And I am pretty hungry. Here it is. You can see it. I've tasted it already. It tastes absolutely lovely. It's got very minimal ingredients in this. It's just got rice, coconut milk, water, some vegetables, some spices, no preservatives, and then the soy protein which makes the chicken, the fake chicken. But other than that, there's no preservatives, nothing. It's absolutely amazing. It's Linda Loma. And they also do this spicy pad thai noodles with konjac noodles. Ooh. But yeah, took into this. Oh, it's hot. It tastes really good. You can taste the lemongrass, the ginger, everything. For a meal out of a sachet, that's unbelievable. I've never tasted a meal like that out of a packet. Linda Loma, everybody, vegan or not, get on that brand. I've got my pants on, jumper on, thermal. It don't feel as cold as last night, but yeah, I'm going to sleep now. It's just like 9:05. Just taking my contact lenses out. These are really good things to have if you have contact lenses and you go camping. Well, is it even going to focus? Yeah, hint of lemon, just little lemon wipes to wash your fingers. Yeah, still haven't got toothpaste because I'm obviously been to a shop today, so I need some toothpaste tomorrow. Guessing I've got about 12 mile walk tomorrow, and it's going to be hard, so I'm going to have to set my alarm for like 6 or half 6, get packed up, go for a dip, and then get gone. Them drying out, my socks drying out. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm tonight. So then people, it's 6:30. I've slept like a wonderfully peaceful log. It was actually an amazing sleep. I was so much warmer than the previous night as well. So now the plan is get an Ovaltine on, get packed away, go for a dip, and then dip. So that's what I shall do. I'm boiling that crusty swamp water. Right then, let me show you where I walked. Started off in Pulley Bridge that night, walked down, and then I camped at Geordie's Crag. And then I followed the banks of Ullswater, Lord, all the way down, just followed the path until I got to Patterdale. I'm trying to see because I still don't have my contact lenses in. Then I followed the path from Patterdale up here, up to Angleton. Then carried on up, all the way to High Street. And that's like the trig point that I was at yesterday. And then I followed this bit here, took me like 2 hours and it's very short. But yeah, it was just so technical if you ever walk on this. All the way to, what's it called where I am? The Rig. And that's where I am now, at the Rig. So from the Rig, I'm about there. Then I'm gonna follow this path down. And then I'm going to make my way to Kentmere. So, and in Kentmere I'm going to buy a proper bottle of water, but... Oh, what the hell's that? Spider. Yeah, from there, I'm going to follow this path up, over into and around over into Kentmere, and then probably have a little stop in Kentmere, and then follow the path all the way down to Windermere. It's about 12 miles, so I'm honestly, with this terrain, normally I walk about 4 miles an hour. Here I'm walking about 2, so I've got to give about 6 hours, if not more. So I want to get going for about 8 o'clock if possible. Horlicks is just ready now. Looking forward to that. I've just got this fire going, hopefully it's still going when I come back from the lake. Here I am, surrounded by the lake on all sides. It sticks out like a peninsula, does this. Beautiful, that's all the stuff. Mainly packed away. Right then, here I am. What a nice place this really is. I didn't expect it to be like this last night. It's a lot nicer than I thought, but yeah, I've got my hat on because it's cold and I've got 3 layers on and I've got my snood. So what better idea in this temperature than to go for a swim? I do need it though. I need to clean myself. I'm not smelling the freshest, I know. I've been on go for two days now with no wash, and the situation's pretty dire, so I'm gonna go in. Right then, so here I am, freezing. I'm just gonna have to go in and do it. I haven't even felt the water because I don't want to know what it's like. Then I'm all sorted here. I just washed up all my pans. Just look at this place. Look at me, look at this place. I think that's where I'm heading up over the mountains there. It's later than I wanted it to be, but that's it. It was dark, so I couldn't come down any earlier. I'm just going to make some porridge quick and then get going. Probably not going to stop much today. Might not video that much, but yeah, just crack on with it and get to Windermere. But I've really enjoyed it, and what a start to the morning. I think it was a great idea to leave this fire until the morning, because this is when I really need it. My hands are freezing after that, but got some water on the boil now. I'm gonna make some porridge. Right then, you might remember me saying that I didn't bring any toothpaste. So what I've done is I've got a bit of charcoal from the fire, and I figure charcoal's in a lot of toothpaste nowadays in the whitening stuff, so I'm gonna do it. I'm pretty sure I've seen before that you can use charcoal because it's kind of an abrasive. Obviously it's not gonna taste nice, but it's gonna cool this charcoal down because it is red hot. And then I'm gonna get some, throw that away, put it in my hands, really crush it down, and pour some water in and make some sort of little paste. I'll bring it to the camera so you can see. So we're gonna focus. Yeah, so just get my toothbrush, rub it in. It's working, I can feel it cleaning. Look at that! Only lightning paste. It can still taste the mint on it from the last time I used it, so it's kind of, it's like brushing my teeth. So then, brushing my teeth with charcoal and lake water. What? Who cares? It's knees must. Wow. Like a goth. Let's just say it's gonna be hard to get off. So then it's exactly 9 o'clock, an hour later than what I wanted to be setting off, but yeah, saying bye to the campsite. That's where I slept last night on that grass. Up, over the fallen trees, out of the rig, then towards Kempmere. Vamonos. Wow, this is some hard walking. I'm sweating my back off. Yeah, that's the hose water down there. It's been very, very steep, and I've just been blasting it because I need to make this train back home. I know it's in like 8 hours, but I still don't know how far I have to walk. I might have to walk like fucking 10 hours, so I'm just blasting it out.
It's funny because if you think
This
they're
is
probably
Ben.
doing the walk like
I know, yeah, you're doing about
2-3 days. They're probably doing 2-3
you let a sheep loose with hair dye. Look at the colour of them. So then I'm in Kempmere now. There's absolutely nothing here. I've spoke to a few people this morning, been really nice, but so don't have much water. I'm having to get what little I can out of that filter till I get to probably Windermere. It's probably about another 6 miles away, so I'm gonna have some of these lentils, just gonna eat them cold. But yeah, knackered now. Been going for, it's not gonna load, but I think I've been going for about 7 miles, something, but it's been hard 7 miles. Yep. Over them hills now. Evil Mr. Crow. Some rainbow sheep. All multicoloured. Looks sick, G. Got horns on that thing. Well, nice. Big ram. Just had his tupping season, ain't you, bud? Looking well happy with himself, look at him. Right then, here I am, 12 miles in, sky's brightening up, and there's all the Lakeland Mountains over there. I just thought I'd speak to the camera now before I get into Windermere. It's about a mile or two off. So yeah, I've had a really, really enjoyable 3 days. As you know, at the start of the video, I weren't too sure about coming by myself. I mean, I've done trips before by myself, but I just felt like I wanted to be, like we wanted to do it with somebody. But I've absolutely loved it by myself. I'm going home so happy, so content, ready to enjoy the weekend now. Yeah, I need a wash a little bit. I don't think this morning cut it, but yeah, I'll probably video a little bit if I go down into a cafe or something, because I'm going to need to charge my phone, so I might just get a coffee. And my mum's making me a nice lentil shepherd's pie for tea, so all is good in the world. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did, and even if you didn't, just because it's just a nice thing to do. So yeah, that's been me walking from Penrith to Windermere.